but oh my god.
Own face cards. There are also special cards.
He's talking about Gwent right now.
It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in noggin.
Okay.
What a waste of time.
Oh.
The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Maybe I can comprehend them.
Why not? DouG Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Okay.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Poppycock?
Pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy
Yeah, you
tales.
and Yennefer are pretty famous. Also, you have a big reason why. I mean, on top of the fact that you've done a lot, and there's been stuff from the other games that are a big deal. You have a friend called Dandelion, who is like a very famous bard, and because he sings ballads and stuff about you, you're very known.
Ah. Hell yeah, I got songwriters about me and shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
you'll meet him.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our
Jacob-
liberty in Novigrad, and we know
Jacob
how to fight.
McDuffie. Hold on, Hess. This will be an interesting one for you, because I think they're talking about college ball.
Okay.
Jacob McDuffie.
We're talking
asked-
about college football?
Yeah. Jacob McDuffie asked, pick one. Kansas versus Arizona State.
Ooh, well. Ooh.
That is a tough pick.
Is he picking for, like, I wonder if he's doing like a franchise, or is he just saying who I think will win, or like...
Jacob, why do you ask? I think that's the question I need to rebuttal with, is why do you ask? We are asking you to participate in the largest Twitch-powered college football league. Twitch streamers pick who wins every game.
Oh, Kansas.
Wow. Look at me go. I think we're going to go with Kansas. Thank you, Jacob McDuffie.
We salute you, Jacob.
Hit a follow. Look, watch what happens. Watch what happens when you hit follow. I edited some new. Yeah, you just caught autism. Thanks, Jacob. Let me know where I can see.
No give backsies. No give backsies.
No give backsies.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Because I've been playing the EA college football on the Xbox, like, just on my own time. So it's interesting that out of nowhere I got asked a college ball question.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Especially.
The sword
for
is
love.
not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the
It is
city
the
walls.
season.
Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
College ball's beginning. Yep.
So,
God.
yeah, I'm excited for football season.
I think this is going to be the first football season where, like, I'm all in. Usually I'm all in with hockey. I think this year I'm going all in with football.
Are you?
Yeah.
We could still do that fantasy thing too if you wanted to. I
could.
have a bunch of stuff going, but we could do a smaller one too if you just wanted to. You can use it for just like to learn.
Fair. Very fair. All right, back to Witcher. Okay, I think we're just going to leave.
Gotta go.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't have
So
to. This is
long.
not a very
moment,
consequential character.
You strike me as a man of the world.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Gwent?
Never
No.
mind. He's the
Yeah,
most
never
important character in
But
the
the rules are
game.
quite simple. Come, let's play.
Yeah.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Okay, even in this version, I'd probably say yes. I will explain the game, and you'll get it. It's not complicated, but it'll take you a minute to get used to and how to play it.
It's not
Also,
like
I will need to
Caravan,
adjust
right?
my mind. Fuck no.
Yeah.
I will need to adjust my mind slightly because I play with modified rules in this stupid mod, so I need to revert back default version.
All right, the whole reason that everyone plays this game, Gwent, I have to learn it.
This is the whole game. This is the
Welcome
purpose.
to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals, and the cards are their forces. Okay.
You'll realize like how much of a like not a joke it is. This legit almost everyone you meet in the world plays fucking Gwent. So okay, so you start out like this. So 10 cards, and you'll kind of see like here's what it gives you. And before the game starts, you can always press 2 different cards to shuffle back into the deck and take a new one out of your deck.
Okay.
If you want to, you don't have to.
Okay.
And to be clear, your cards right now suck big donkey balls.
Okay. The unit
Because
card.
very obviously you don't have cards. And by the way to get new cards is obviously you can buy them like you saw from that lady, but the best way, there will be big quests where they tell you like, hey, you want a special card, you can go play this person for one. Or if you just like meet innkeeps and stuff, if you play them and Gwent, if you beat them, they will give you a unique card. And you can do this so many times, dog. There are so many cards.
Okay. So, added to the total strength. So that means 1 plus, I'm assuming 10?
Yes, you want the bigger number. Basically, it's round based, so you need to win 2 rounds. And there's 3 rows. Close range, siege.
Okay. Active abilities.
And yeah, like this guy. So anybody in the siege combat row will be boosted by a point. That's like what his thing does, which really isn't even that good. But we're starting basic, which is fine.
Okay. Weather cards? Oh,
Yes, so
shit. This
weather
is Magic
cards.
the
So
Gathering.
Biting Frost is for close. Torrential Rain is for siege. Like you get used to it. Like you want to cancel their close range, you use Biting Frost, but it hurts you and them. Weather cards hit both sides.
Okay.
So yeah, they're not gonna have you do it for now, just for the. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
And yeah, so there's a bit of tactics here too of maintain. Yeah, there's leader cards also. Leader cards are unique. There's ones for different factions that do different things. So like if you you can look if you want to go hover over the leader card, press R2. So you can see your leader is Foltest. Which, by the way, one thing that's also cool is all of these cards are like people who exist. Who I don't know. It's just cool. Like, the point is, so this one you can summon Impenetrable Fog, which is the middle row, and hit that at any time.
Okay. So
I think his might be. If you go back, you can hover on his leader card too and see what his does. I forget. Torrential Rain, so he could do the far one. So those are pretty basic leader cards. But here's something they don't tell you. Each faction, so there are 4 factions of cards, basically. You're playing as Northern Realms, he's playing as Nilfgaard, there's Scoia'tael, there's Monsters, and then in Blood and Wine there's Skellige, okay?
okay.
They all have another ability per faction that's like their thing they can do that others can't do. So for example, Nilfgaard, his class ability is if you tie. If your points are identical, he wins.
Okay.
Yours is if you win a round, you will draw a card.
Okay. Okay.
So you can play whatever you like
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that guy.
for
out.
this. I assume it's gonna go very, very easy on you right now, which
Yeah.
is good.
The icon, the total strength of your units is the number. Shows the card of that row. Both values are updated when a card is played at the end of a round. A player with the highest total strength wins. Okay. During your turn, you can
And-
pass by holding down triangle.
Yeah.
Once you pass, cannot play
And
anymore.
we'll go over more about like passing when you should do it. It's sort of like a say you have scored a bunch of points, right? You're like at 15 and he hasn't played. You can pass to force him to either decide, okay, I'm gonna just let him have the round, or he's gonna play too many cards and you can save the cards and have advantage for the next round.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And there are like right now you only have cards that pretty much do nothing. You know, they just set down our normal points.
Yeah.
There are cards that do very unique things that you will earn over time.
So, the round only ends once both players have passed.
Yes.
Okay.
And remember, you have to have 2 rounds to win. You can lose 1 round at no punishment.
Yeah. So now I would probably throw this guy out to counter that, right?
A good rule of thumb for when you're first starting out is use the lowest card you can use that will make it so you're winning.
Got you. Oh, but he's siege. Shit.
Yeah, and I wouldn't do him because it wouldn't make you winning because he's Nilfgaard. Nilfgaard wins ties.
Yeah.
As you get more cards, you can be a little more diversifying in what you're throwing out there.
So my only use is probably this guy. But then using him,
Sure, that's
like,
fine.
voids it for the next round.
Right, he's gone.
Which then puts me at a disadvantage. So then the match, throw Ballista out. And then pray for better cards.
See, now is a perfect time to throw out the 1 because it'll boost your ballista
Yeah.
and you'll still have the advantage.
So then if the one is 7, it attacks the 5. Does the siege then attack?
They don't attack. It's just separate values. So he has 15, you have 14. So,
Okay.
for example, say you want to like lower his without playing a card, you can press square right here. And press X now. And now that middle row, it reduces everything to 1. So you take advantage back. The only tough thing is, like, now you can't really use yours, but here's where you can be a little tricky. So now if you play Torrential Rain, so see how he has a 3 and a 5, so that's 8 points. Yours is also 8 points.
Yeah.
But it reduces everything to 1, except yours will be 2 because you have a guy boosting it.
Yeah, okay.
So if you use that, you'll take advantage back, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it ties it. So same kind of deal. So now you're in a tough situation, right? Where you have to kind of decide, if you play one of these cards, you can't take the lead. So I actually, in this situation, recommend passing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah.
Because if anything, I lose 1 round.
Right. You have a 1-card advantage, and if you take the next round, you'll gain a card.
Yeah.
And yeah, the little jewels are like the signal that where you're
Okay.
at.
So then I draw the remaining cards to fill. No? No, I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. You don't draw. You start with those cards. So you'll have cards that allow you to draw more, but right now your cards are very basic. So the only way you can get another card in your current deck is you win this round. Then you'll draw 1.
Okay.
Which is specifically only for Northern Realms.
Okay.
So see how he has the handshake? So those cards together double each other.
Oh.
So like you should play like anything but the 4 here so you can take the lead.
Yeah.
So like those cards have a small special ability.
Okay. That's like their active ability.
Yeah. So you could tell. Okay, that's also a good indicator that he's probably out of cards if he's playing shit like that. So I would play Biting Frost here.
Hold on, I'm eating a cookie.
It'll lower them down to 2s because they double, so they still have to have something. But cool. So now you have this round. So if he passed you, obviously you should pass.
Yeah.
And then you'll see, because of your Northern Realm ability, it'll say Faction ability activated or something. And there's another card. And the card is terrible because you got poor fucking infantry, but it doesn't matter. So now I would just play him, see what he does, and you should have this guaranteed.
Wait. His name is actually Poor Fucking
Oh yeah, no, I
Infantry.
wasn't joking. His name is Poor Fucking Infantry. Yeah. No.
I thought you were just like, it's just Poor Fucking Infantry. Like anybody playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, it's fucking Time Magician. No, his name is actually Poor Fucking Infantry. God damn.
So you can play all your cards if you want to win, or if you just press triangle, you're already winning. You can. I always usually put all my cards down because I'm just a cuck, but.
Yeah, look what else I still have.
Yeah, look how much I beat you by. I do that all the time. Because you'll get to points where you can score like upward of 100 points and stuff.
That's crazy.
And yeah, like this guy says, you can acquire cards, and it's you'll get to really like that game when you have good cards. And it gets addicting to go find cards.
And wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan, a simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes.
And he's setting you up already. He gave you now a guy who has a super special card. So real quick. So for one, press R3 real quick. This is the Witcher Bible, the miraculous guide to Gwent. This will tell you, like, where you're missing cards. It doesn't tell you exact, but you can see there are 47 cards to acquire in Velen, 36 Novigrad, 28 Skellige, 1 in Vizima, 1 Kaer Morhen, and 47 of no particular renown or skill. And I'll be honest with you, when you get Blood and Wine, there will be more in Toussaint.
Oh.
So if you're ever wondering, is there any more here in Velen? You can check the Bible.
Okay.
Another thing, so do the hard pause, not the, oh, so you see he gave you a card, Zoltan Chive. So you change your Gwent deck from in there. Where you just were?
In here?
Yes, right there.
Oh.
So this is where you can set your deck up the way you like it. Oh, and right here it tells you every faction's ability real quick.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what my favorite is. Northern Realms is really good. You get an extra card. I like Monsters. It keeps a card on the field.
I like that too.
But Northern Realms is the one you'll be playing with for a while because it takes a while to build a new deck. You have to find so many cards to, you know. But yeah, you'll see this too.
They upgrade?
It's not an upgrade, it's different choices. So if you see, like, it's the same leader. It's a little different in the version I play because they're like different leaders. But in yours, these like it's Fultist, but he does different things over the ones you hover.
It's like
so you can see like you have Impenetrable Fog active. What'd you say?
It's like MK's variants. But for your leader
so, yeah,
card.
sort of. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. And you'll see like you can like go to like after you press X, you can like maybe make you go through all this. Yada yada yada. You have to have 22 cards. That's part of it. Okay, so if you press square again, so you can go to the right. It tells you what each one does. So, and you'll have these ones locked. You can earn those later, and you know you'll find out which one's your favorite for different ones.
Oh.
That one doubles the strength of your siege. That destroys your enemy siege units.
Damn.
Destroys your enemy's range. One of my favorite ones is I think for monsters or press circle and go R1 over to monsters. I think. Press square here. Not that one. Keep going. That one. Okay.
Ooh.
Go left. One over to the left. This one. This sounds very strange. This is one of my favorites because, so there are these things called hero cards. Hero cards can't be affected by weather, and they have these gold rings around them. You'll see one when you get it. They're pretty rare. That is the only card, discard 2, draw 1, where you can actively draw a hero card.
Okay.
And you'll see, so certain cards, so see like Zoltan, he's in every deck.
Yeah.
Certain characters are considered neutral, and they're very rare. Very few cards do this, but Zoltan is one of them. He's a neutral card, so he can play in any deck.
Okay.
And then a good rule of thumb for this is when you're starting out. So see how you have all these cards that are high value, like 8, 5, 5, 4.
Yeah.
So add all those into your deck. And I would add the decoy also. Decoy, I'll explain how that works, but it's good to take. I'll explain how it works later. But so you have 26 unit cards in your deck. You want to get down to the lowest number, because the lower the number, you remove the ability to draw your worst cards. So any of your shitty cards, you can now remove from the right-hand side. So, like Redanian Foot Soldier and 4 fucking infantry, get them out of there. Yarp and Ziggurin should go. And now you're at 22, so that's the lowest you can have. So now you have a better stock to draw from.
Yeah.
And even for like weather cards, I would probably reduce them to have one of each. Just because weather cards are good, but it's more fun not to base it around weather cards, and those aren't considered unit cards, those are considered special cards. So if you just press X on them.
Hold on, I think my controller has some stick. Oh no.
That sucks.
Oh no, that's bad. Damn, dude. Okay, sorry, what?
You're good. I usually make it so I just carry one each of those, and kind of fog tries to rank.
I just saw the little X2 at the bottom.
Yeah, and you'll see special cards. See, it's like the green one. You can only carry 10 of those, but there's other special cards. And if you ever want to divide the cards to see them in a better way, like on the top, you can kind of categorize it.
Yeah.
So it's like close, ranged. That's weather. I think the knight armor one is hero cards. You'll see those later.
Okay. Fair. Gwent. All right. Now we've learned how to play the game.
Yep. Also, okay. Small thing, real quick. If before you talk to this guy, mas importante. Okay. You wouldn't normally know this. Like in the game, you'd normally just encounter this guy and not think anything of it. I just would pay attention to what he says.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Okay.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunt to Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Oh.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
It's not really none of his business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
You didn't even open a door.
That's because he didn't go through it.
That guy, I didn't like that guy. That guy was weird.
That is Gauntro Dim, perhaps my favorite character in all of The Witcher.
I can just open this. Do I have anything in here?
Yeah, it's your stash if you ever need to store stuff.
Who's this? Oh.
Yeah, that's Gauntro Dim. if you end up playing the Hearts of Stone DLC, that is a major character in that, which is why it's so funny that he just appears at the first quest.
Okay.
So they were very aware of what the DLC was going to be before the game was even starting.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
I'm
Fuck
sorry.
off.
This is gonna be a hard game to play for me. People watching this are about to get real tired.
Yeah, so anytime you see that symbol, that's you're going to attempt to use delusion, which is like a axie. You can kind of muddle the minds. It's up to you. It will often work. It will often not work because it depends, especially like in groups. You know.
Fuck it, let's throw it. Let's go for it.
Go for it.
Hail Mary it.
I haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Oh, Jedi mind trick!
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it only works on one guy at a time.
Yo, I just started playing Mafia. I just spent. Oh!
Get him by the horse.
Yo, atta boy, horsey. You want some of this too?
He's all sick from getting his mind muddled.
You want some of this too? You want the smoke?
You can see all the symbols around his head. He's all fucked up.
That's right. Sit down, bitch. Fuck yeah, dude.
Crying loser. Yeah, that guy died. Roach killed that guy.
Yeah, he's straight up dead.
Roach is ruthless.
Me gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witch that was
Roach was like, hey, hold on. I've checked real quick that you played Cyberpunk and that you beat Roach Race. Let me help you out real quick.
In return, murder.
The wild hunt in the heavens always
so
heralds
wham
war.
bam, they knocked his head off.
Yes? The wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
Oh yeah, so also, a little bit of background lore. Geralt actually rode with the Wild Hunt for a time.
Oh.
The Wild Hunt is... They actually can ride through different planes. They're from a different world. The world of the Anel, which is like the elves.
Okay.
They are... I don't want to fully explain what they're doing, but for some reason, they... I don't even want to say that. They're important. And, yeah, Geralt and Yennefer both. You traded spots with Yennefer to, like, save her, and you ended up riding with the Wild Hunt. You ended up finally escaping, but when you did, your memory was lost, very Wolverine-like, so you're very foggy on what even your experience was. So, as a player, it's easy because your character doesn't really remember.
Okay.
So people will explain it to him and you.
They're like, hey, Amnesia Man.
But most people don't even know. Like, you know, it's... Most people don't believe the Wild Hunt even exists. They think it's a myth.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mir snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
Okay. That child just spit bars. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so a lot of towns will have a lot of stuff you can read. A lot of it's for, like, you know, it'll be just, like, random world stuff, like looking to borrow a plow. Obviously, that has nothing to do with you. It's just a world-building thing.
Can I take it, though?
Take everything.
Can I give them a plow?
You should take all things. It'll sometimes, like, it'll give you notifications, and then some of them, like this one, that one that says brother missing. See how it does, like, the red on it? That's usually a good indicator. That's usually a contract of some sort, or...
Okay. Volunteers wanted.
Yeah, there you go. Contract Devil by the Well.
Okay. Let's start with the brother. Oh, once I collect them, it just makes points of interest.
Yes, that also, but then also it'll activate quests in your log. You'll see you'll see in a minute. But yeah.